So there's been quite a lot of controversy that is happening right now on the standards on YouTube. The reason why I decided to make this video, this is going to be, for me, the last rant that I will ever do about the involvement on this website. So recently we have discovered that YouTube had been involved with COPPA. If you don't know what that means, it is called Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. And you may think to yourself, what is that company going to do? Well, I found this out as I was uploading some of my album reviews, and a blue box shows you're legally required to comply with the US Children's Online Privacy Protection Act and or other laws. You're required to tell us if your videos are made for kids. Use the new upload tool. I was really diving into this situation and I just could not believe what is actually happening, because there has been so much backlash that COPPA had been receiving from other people. As I was looking through some information about this controversy, YouTube had been in trouble before, as that they were fined by the Federal Trade Commission with $170 million for collecting personal information from minors without parental consent in order to serve targeted advertising. And now recently, the whole premise of COPPA and the Federal Trade Commission, they've decided to change YouTube into a very difficult position. As I will read some of the information out that I found on Wikipedia. YouTube began to introduce the required policies in December 2019. All channels, not just the big verified YouTube channels, but for every single person's YouTube account, must either declare the entirety of their content as being directed towards children or not. At the beginning of the new year 2020, in January, videos marked as being targeted towards children will have reduced functionality. These videos will display contextual advertising based on the video's metadata rather than targeted to the user. When you upload a video, you will be asked by YouTube to select an option if a video that you upload is made for kids or not. What does this really mean? What does this mean to me? It's just so confusing. Made for kids? I really don't understand. Yet YouTube themselves have got some app on the laptop, PC, and even on the mobile called YouTube Kids, which is a platform that children go and watch their own entertainment quality of videos. And as I continue reading, community features such as end boards and other widgets, notification functions, and comments are also disabled. And now with the Federal Trade Commission's involvement, they've made a settlement that places the burden on channel operators to correctly classify their videos. So what you're saying is that you are going to be forced and choose the decision to make a video that you wanted to make, that you want to think about originally, and then you'll have to be selecting the option if your video will be available for kids or not. This is just going to be really, really difficult to think about it more, because when you upload a video, you can just say whatever you want. You can say whatever you want to share and talk about and present to an audience. But with the Federal Trade Commission's involvement, they had a set of rules, like no swearing. That's like one of the examples. And if you break one of their rules, it says here, with a threat of a fine of $42,000. $42,000 per video if you insult their so-called rules and intelligence. YouTube stated that it would also use machine learning to enforce these rules. Uploaders will not be allowed to appeal automatic decisions of this nature. So they just don't do all of this manually, they do it automatically without any of us knowing whatsoever. These policies have faced criticism by the services community due to the ambiguous nature of YouTube's explanation of the new policy and the legal risks associated with them. This is really one of the stupidest and monotonous things that I've ever seen and read. Because if I wanted to think about a video, say like my obvious stuff, album reviews to updates, vlogs, and some discussions, I would not be thinking about my content to be kid friendly. As with some of the videos that I loved watching from a lot of YouTubers that I subscribed, most of them do involve some foul language and, you know, some comedic stuff that can be inappropriate, and I just do not want to be forced and targeted for any of my videos to be marked as suitable for children. It's pretty much something else than the whole copyright issue where record companies and gaming companies still make money for claiming people's videos by using their content. But to be fined with $42,000, it's just all a big mess. Let me say this, and I swear and stand by it. I'm going to stay on YouTube as long as I want. I want to be true to myself. I want to be true to my audience and subscribers that love my videos. I don't want to be forced to, you know, make a video that is kid friendly and just to do stuff that is not anywhere near of my interests because of these kinds of people. So the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act are screwing things over with YouTube's actions. Other videos about this situation that are more in depth and excellent, by the way, that you should watch. But all I would say is that I'm not going to change my channel for the worse. I'm going to continue my channel as it is, and I will always refuse to accept this future policy and restriction on uploading videos. I want to do what I like to do that makes me happy and what makes my audience happy. Because if this is really going to be the way YouTube is, then I guess that my time would still be consistent. But if it's going to get worse, then my time would probably be more limited. And that doesn't mean that I'm going to stop making videos and not make anything at all, because that's not what I want. So let me know what you think about this, guys. And to COPPA and the FTC, you are really destroying the loving interest of what YouTube is. Shame on you all. If you think that this was such a good idea, all of us, our hobbies, or even our jobs as YouTubers for making money to make videos for a living, their time is going to be very difficult. But I will not do such a thing to accept these pathetic rules and so-called understandings, in quotations. Anyway, let me know what you think about it in the comments below. thank you guys for watching, and I'll keep you guys posted for more videos in the near future.